was watching this 6ix9ine Say Cheese interview, and it really reminded me why 6ix9ine had to go. Why 6ix9ine, his presence, his music had to go. A lot of people think that 6ix9ine fell off because of the snitching situation. He didn't, right? Like, I think 6ix9ine got more support after he snitched. I personally like 6ix9ine more and supported him more after he snitched. I think him snitching sends a positive message to our community, bruh, right? That telling and holding people accountable is good, right? It's not a bad thing. This interview really put into perspective why 6ix9ine had to go. His lack of respect for Black culture or hip hop in general is infuriating.
When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll sit here and be like, yo, Sean, you know what? All right, bro, you got me. Like, I'm wrong. I'm not gonna say and beat around the bush. I talk facts, bro. Why you think they treated me so different? Why? Because I'm loud. It's because I'm Spanish, bro.
This has to be a mental illness of some sort. This lack of accountability and perpetual victimhood he wants to sit in lacks a foundation of facts.
Really, you think so?
Why you think so? I don't ask me because I know why.
You are a black sheep in this business.
But
you
why?
are a black sheep. You're Mexican.
Y'all are sick, bruh. To list him being Mexican as the reason he's a black sheep, and not the fact that he came into the game with nasty allegations involving an underage girl, the fact that he snitched, the fact that he dissed beloved dead rappers after they passed away, the fact that he beefed with rappers who are also really beloved, the fact that he trolled people in a position of power. Those are not the reason. The reason is he's Mexican.
You're Mexican.
You know
You're
what
black
it is
sheep.
when a Mexican come in?
Black Mexican?
Bro, 6ix9ine was a literal plant, bro. He paid to be around gang members to sell the image, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why.
Don't really prosper and have longevity in rap.
This doesn't make sense whatsoever. Can y'all at least provide some?
And the reason why 6ix9ine doesn't fall off, so-called fall off, is because this is the internet era. You know what I'm saying? If he depended on people to buy CDs, it'd be a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Then we really don't know what it would be at that point.
If y'all are just gonna say things. So the Black community and hip hop, we support every other Spanish community, but we hate Mexicans. How does that work? Like, what about Mexicans will make us hate them? Like, it doesn't make sense whatsoever. They have to go with the Mexican angle, because if they went with the Spanish angle, their argument will fall apart at the very conception, because you could very easily point to major hip hop artists that are Spanish that are long lasting.
Nigga, who?
Like Fat Joe, Big Pun, Cardi B. Is like,
yeah, but okay, every last person you name does not give Hispanic, they don't speak Hispanic, they nothing about them pushes the Hispanic agenda, bro. Nothing about them.
The second
nigga named Cardi B and Fat Joe, like, come on now.
The first biggest female rapper on the planet. So, like, this narrative that Black people have something against, like, Spanish people, and we hold it against them when it comes to hip hop,
I ain't even
it's
fucking
just wrong.
recording, dog. Really, what the hell? Oh, I'm on one right now, man. Oh, I'm on one.
I think D-Baby, I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, I know who D-Baby is.
He's growing.
He says nigga in his music.
For Mexicans to
run
get a national fan base.
Well, you know what? I did it.
You did.
That's okay. D-Baby, I didn't know what the hell he was, honestly. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the hell D-Baby was. Now, Mexican OT, I fucks with Mexican OT for sure, though. You know what I'm saying?
To get a national fan base.
Well, you know what? I did.
Mexican OT don't say nigga in his music.
Did it.
You
They
did.
hated it.
Your personal conflicts doesn't speak for all of hip hop. Who hated it? The individuals that you already had problems with? Your massive success is a contradiction to you saying that Black people or people in hip hop hated the fact that you dominated. If they hated it, you wouldn't be able to dominate.
Know what I mean? When a nigga came in and dominated, they hated it.
So let's keep it all the way real.
Nah, niggas didn't hate it. Niggas was on the bandwagon.
Do you feel like?
And if they hated it, it's because you was rainbow. You was rainbowed out. Like, not even on no fruity stuff, though. You know what I'm saying? Not even on no rainbow stuff. You know? You was literally had rainbow hair, bro. You was weird looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, If anything, that's why people was hating on you. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of have resentment towards black people?
No, hell no.
Not like not saying racist, but like,
nah.
Because do you feel like we're harder on you than anybody else?
Nah.
But that's literally what you're saying. That black people is harder on you because you're Mexican than anybody else. That's the literal thing that you are saying. What do you mean, nah? And somehow this conversation transitioned to his N-word usage
in the business.
No, I'm just a realist. Like, you know how people hate to call it real. Like, I just say, yo, in the industry where I'm at in hip hop, black people don't want any other race to dominate. Like, it just is for them. It's like,
because this is black culture,
nigga. They just can't see another nigga dominating. Mm-hmm. That's why you don't got no Latino rappers.
It's not even true,
though.
You know
what I mean? Like, you don't have that.
This is where his argument.
It's not true though, because look at niggas like Paul Wall. You know what I'm saying? Even Fat Joe. Who else, bro?
It falls apart completely. Once you include Latinos and Latinas, well, Cardi B is a Latina. Every New York drill rapper who is thriving is a
Ask Cardi B what she is. She might say she's something mixed, but what is she out here giving though?
Latino. Blacks and Latinos have worked together.
So I need to Google Cardi B's that fucking shit, cause what the fuck is she?
Yeah, they broke up.
Afro Latino, okay. Black with Dominican and Trinidadian heritage. She's gonna say she's black though. Or she might say she's Dominican, but at that point you can literally either be black or Hispanic, like Mexican type shit. Not Mexican, but whatever the hell you want to call it, Hispanic.
Together, almost from the very beginning of hip hop. Black people has always been hospitable to other people in hip hop. For Christ's sakes, I think like Post Malone or Sam Smith won a BET award. A BET award. Lil Nas X had the biggest country song on earth. He couldn't even win a country award. They say you don't belong in our genre. Black folks don't behave that way. And if you're trying to reframe this, and which is why I think it's very important, man, that Tariq Nasheed did that documentary where he's breaking down the history of hip hop and telling a real story, right? Black folks discovered this, and most elements, it was discovered by us. Because once you allow people like 6ix9ine to retell the story of hip hop, they're gonna paint black people as vindictive, selfish, petty, racist, who didn't want any other race near them, when that's the first thing from the truth. As a matter of fact, we've been too hospitable, which is why the culture is currently in the state that it's currently in.
You know what I mean? But I don't give a I'm going to dominate wherever I go. It's me. It's that it is.
Well, even if that's the case, bro, you got to look at what white people wasn't fucking with hip hop at the very beginning, bro. This shit had to grow onto the world. You know what I'm saying? This was black American culture from the jump. Hip hop was birthed from black America, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's me or you, and I'm gonna win every time. Who the most talked about on the internet?
6ix9ine.
Come on, man. I'ma eat. I'm not taking food out of my family mouth. I'ma eat, and I'ma eat every single time. Is that a me or you? Who you not gonna work? Outwork me. Not gonna outwork me.
I did some research on you the other day, and what comes up on Twitter a lot, it seems like fans don't like that you say so openly.
And this is what I said. I told Charlamagne, I said, who, like, and I told Charlamagne this. I said, you know how when go up to the interview and they try to like, oh, yo, you said, remember what they did to Post Malone and all that shit? I told Charlamagne to his face, I said, who gonna stop me?
Post Malone is
who gonna stop?
But ain't nothing. Post Malone, yeah. Nah.
Stop me. And the ironic part about this, he's only able to talk like this because he had the back end of black street dudes who were defending him and being his muscle. So he's disrespecting black people while at the same time saying that black people are going to defend his right to disrespect us.
I'm gonna keep being me. Born in Brooklyn, And that get me even mad where I'm saying I gotta where I'm from. Who gonna stop me? That's what ask me. Who gonna stop me being me?
Yeah.
It's like me saying, where you born and raised at?
I'm born in Philly, but I grew up in Texas.
When did you move to Texas?
Probably 98, 99.
Nigga,
You
how
an Eagles
old
fan?
was he?
Definitely.
I know from Texas be like, yo, bro, you live in a
Yeah, that's his whole life pretty much. Sean Cotton ain't
you live
nowhere
in our
near
state,
40.
bro. All that Eagles shit, get the fuck. You an Eagles fan? Out there, but you was born in Philly,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So who gonna take that from you?
This is not a new argument.
What the hell does that have to do with boy? What?
I hear this argument from a lot of non-blacks when they defend their usage of the N-word. My only question is, why do y'all think being born or living around black folks is a birthright to say the N-word?
I'm not comparing the word to the Eagles.
Yeah, I get it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm
I just feel like if your day, if you're not even around your so-called day ones or whatever, bro, and those was black folk, like if you non-black or whatever, you ain't got no black in you, whatever, bro, you shouldn't be on this interview talking like that, saying the N-word and saying this and that all in your music. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not that. You know? Especially current day with 6ix9ine. He ain't around no black people. You know what I'm saying? Outside of content.
I'm born and raised and nobody look at it as racist, don't make it a race thing, bro.
I think it's because black people voice their frustration with it. And
no, they think they can manipulate people into feeling like they doing something wrong.
It's now manipulation that we.
What I'm saying is if when you not around your homies, it shouldn't even be no. It shouldn't even be no. And even the ones that so-called got the pass, bro, it's more respectable if you don't use it. You know.
Don't want to be called a racial slur, and a lot
but
of
you don't just be out and about on your own. You grew up here and now you living in Montana. And you over here walking around talking about nigga this, nigga that. You know what I'm saying, though?
Take it as a racial slur when it comes out the mouth of a non-black. It's not manipulation, bro. We just don't want to be called a racial slur, right? It's abusive. Now, if you and your friend group,
it's
if
grifting.
black people is in your friend group and y'all have an understanding and that's how y'all communicate among yourselves, I can't dictate it. I wouldn't want to dictate it. I don't care to dictate it. But that should not be a pass or an excuse to why you now have to
move to Montana and start saying nigga this and nigga that
publicly to any and everybody who's black. You don't have to verbally abuse us publicly by putting it in your music, putting it in them interviews, and then dare us to comment, stop you from saying. You can just keep it among your friend group. You don't have to do that publicly.
Right.
But when it comes to non-blacks, they feel like they're more entitled to the N-word than black people themselves. And they're willing to die and kill by that N-word, which we see right here. He's willing, to have harm do upon himself and him do upon harm to others before he stops saying the N-word. Why do y'all like that word so much?
That's why I said I'm going to continue to say it and I'm going to wait for that big bad wolf to stop me. Because I'm not going to stop being me for some.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie, though. When it comes to, like, the Hispanics, though, like, bro, you could catch a whole group of Hispanics just riding by themselves. Not one black person, and they saying nigga this and nigga that. You know what I'm saying? It happened to me. I was at the park hooping one day. It was a gang of Mexicans pulled up. They talk about nigga this and nigga that. I'm just looking like, man. You know what I'm saying? If I say something to them, they gonna try to jump me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though? Now it's a problem. I'ma get jumped. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, man. Why you can't be Mexican, though? Why you can't be Mexican? I guess it's more understandable if you white, I guess. I don't know. But like, bro, you got your own culture type shit. Like, y'all niggas, y'all got Mexico right there. Why you can't be mad? Why y'all can't say, hey, fool? What? Hey, SA? They don't even say that shit no more. They do not say fool and SA no more. They straight saying nigga.
Oh, politically correct thing. F out of here. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I think and I'm not the police either. Like I got Mexican friends that say more than me.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the police.
No, you're not. Bro. You're not waiting for the N-word police, man. Like, why do you want to antagonize us, man? Like, knowing you're not ready for whatever is gonna come your way. We see you're not ready, bro. You talk about how you're not even allowed to have a gun, too. Your security is not even allowed to have a gun near you.
Black people need to start calling all these other racial groups the slurs that exist for them. So we gonna start calling Mexicans, hey, what's up, SA? What's good, my SA? Hey, fool. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll change things.
Why are you trying to antagonize people to actually come and show you that they not soft?
Like, I'm waiting for the police to come. Like, I wear the police hat. I want a big black to come with a police shirt and be like, yo, I don't like you saying that, bro.
Is that right?
Know what
Be careful what you wish for.
Who gonna stop me? And I think if Post Malone and all these people with a, you know, they fall under zero pressure.
All nigga is bro. You know what I'm saying? All nigga is bro. You know what I'm saying? Black folks took it and turned it into a positive, more calming, comforting type of word, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? But like I said, it's just here. It's just a thing. It was like, yo, would he bite it? Like, would he like if we throw the what's that shit called? The bait.
The bait.
Is he gonna? You know, people get uncomfortable. Not me, bro.
Mexican OT got a lot of backlash for that.
Bro, you just said the southern states, bro. Even in California, I ain't gonna speak on California though, cause I know LA get real political though. You know what I'm saying? But I could just imagine that they out there saying it too, bro. These Mexicans down in Texas, bro, they the ones saying nigga this and nigga that the most. You talk about down south, nigga. That's south. And I'm talking about the border is right there. Why y'all can't say SA? You know what I'm saying?
He did an interview with multiple black women.
But that's what I'm saying. It's that thing. Like, if he was just comfortable with him, and I don't know Mexican OT. I heard of his name. I don't know a song or nothing. I know he's Mexican. But if he...
What I'm saying, though, is, bro, they don't want to say it the most, and black folks out here don't have no problem with it. So you said up north in New York, you hear it all the time. Down south is a little bit different. It ain't no different. If they say it up there, they say it down here. If they say it down here, they say it up there. At this point, it's become cool with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You rap it in a song, your favorite rapper. So what's rappers gonna do? I already heard rappers talk about it. If they say it in their music, they got a white guy in the audience. They say it. It's places to say it and there's places not to say it though. That doesn't become your whole identity, your whole vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it should be in your entire vocabulary though. Here go a nigga just said we don't play shit down south. Is that right? Is that right, good brother?
Would have just been comfortable with himself and said, yo, I'm going to say it. And it's giving an explanation, but for him, I'd be like, yo, it's part of the cultures, my culture, you know what I mean?
Mexican OT started off at 6ix9ine.
Your culture, huh? So Mexicans don't have culture no more. Mexican culture is now black culture, huh? Mexican culture is now black culture, huh?
Sentiment, what y'all gonna do about it? Who gonna stop me? But afterwards, he realized that, this ain't 2017 no more, bro. Like, black folks ain't going for that nonsense, bro. Like, you got to come with another game plan than that, bro. And if you plan on having a thriving musical career, it's probably best you don't ostracize your black audience. Like, 6ix9ine would never have a thriving music career again. 6ix9ine best bet is to be a personality.
Nah, he's cooked.
As a personality, it's best you have this.
He's cooked. His music ain't even good enough, bro. He probably had writers and man, back then, bro, that nigga had a whole team. I'm sure he could probably still have the same type of. It don't hit the same though. It's not the same era. You know what I'm saying? He's not around the same people that would have helped him and wrote for him and produced for him or whatever. They may not do that these days. You know what I'm saying?
Like this mentality, right? Is probably for the better if you have this personality right here to to garner more controversy and to get paid to do more interviews. But if you're trying to have a musical career that's thriving,
I'm about to say, I thought that was a nigga say that shit.
You probably don't want to go down the 6ix9ine route, and Mexican OT realized that quickly after he did.
I don't know. Like, I can't give an explanation for him, but it's like, yo,
I haven't heard, bro. I have not heard. I seen the Mexican OT interview and I reacted to it, bro. I listened to bro music. There's not one song where I've heard him say the N-word, bro. I have not heard him say it on Instagram. I don't follow him on Instagram, but anything that I've seen of Mexican OT, I've never heard him. Somebody point me a song out. Let's just fucking Google it right now. What songs does Mexican OT use the N-word? I listen to bro music, bro. He got songs with Sauce Walker. Mexican OT has used the N-word in his music and public commentary, which has sparked significant controversy. However, the search results do not provide a specific, comprehensive list of every song where he uses the word. The songs that I listen to, bro, Mexican OT, I have not heard him say nigga at all, bro. I'm sure there might be a song out there. I'm specifically speaking, though, for the ones that I listen to. He does not say it in there, bro. I could play it right now.
No. He basically said the same thing you said. He was like, who's gonna do something about it? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. And us as black people, we like, damn, like
that. Yeah, as a black person, what you want us to say? How do you want us to answer that?
When he's saying that because he has black people that can co-sign for him, though, and say, hey, you're not gonna do nothing to Mexican OT. This is my homie. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's more respectable if you don't use it, especially in like a public setting. I feel as if it's more respectable.
I'm sorry.
No.
It's just the idea and thought of apologizing for.
Sauce Walker got on his ass about that interview he did with those black women. What interview was that? If a white boy can't say it, what makes you think we'll let a Mexican say it? It just, bro, it depends. Like I said, I know white folks that be around some niggas, you know what I'm saying? Be around my niggas, you know what I'm saying? And they could say it around us here and there. They could say it when it's rapping. You know what I'm saying? If you call me a nigga, I ain't gonna be offended. But if I see a white boy just out and about and I'm with the homies, he walk up on us talk about some, hey, what's good, my nigga? you a straight goofy. We gonna look at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, move around. You know what I'm saying? We ain't probably gonna crash out on you. You know what I'm saying? But if you look like a goofy and we don't know you, and we don't care if you got homies, you not with them. You not with them. You know what I'm saying? You're not with them at this point in time. Don't walk up on us, call and say, what's up, my nigga? I'm not your nigga. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for the little buddy and shit. I was just talking with my uncle and them about that. We don't like when people call us buddy. You know what I'm saying? I walked up to this one dude house delivering a package. He said, what's up, little buddy? I said, I ain't your little buddy. He said, oh yeah? I said, yeah. And I walked off. I ain't your little buddy. You know what I'm saying? Grown man right here. What's up, boy? Hey, boy. He was talking about my grandpa now because they plumbers. You know what I'm saying? Man, when you a plumber out here, you a hard working black man out here? You know what I'm saying? You over here digging ditches and whatnot? Hey, boy, what you doing? Excuse me, sir. There's no boys over here. We're all men. What did he say my grandpa told that man? He said, ain't no boys over here. We all men. So either you gonna treat us with respect like some, or what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Come on now. Check that shit. Oh, and he gonna go walk off though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no boys over here. So it's okay for your white friends to say it. My white friends would never say that word, period, out of respect. There's some that do and some that don't, bro. There's some that do and some that don't. I don't have many friends at all. You know what I'm saying? I only interact with black folk for real, for the most part. I don't got no white friends like that. I got acquaintances. I got a friend of a friend. You know what I'm saying? There's one white boy that I could say that's a close acquaintance. You know what I'm saying? That if he come around, he could say nigga. Yeah. Yeah, he could say nigga. But anybody else, I ain't even gonna be around him. Just like on New Year's, the homie hit me up. I'm with so and so, and I'm also with so and so. You with who? Oh, you already know he a goofy. He done been in the streets. He done trapped. He probably still say the N-word. Bro, goofy though. I can't be around goofy, so I didn't even pop out on New Year's. I stayed in the house and streamed. You know what I'm saying?
Offending and disrespecting black people makes this kid laugh hysterically.
It's not like
what you wanted to say, yo? I'm sorry,
It's
bro.
not like an I'm sorry
say
thing.
No more.
It's just like,
yo,
damn,
when it's my camera,
go ahead.
I'm gonna give you the answer you want. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not gonna say no more.
The thing is, bro, we know the term a nigga is not racist, bro. It's not being used in a racist manner. Now, like I gave that example, if the random white boy walked up on me and said, what's up, my nigga? I ain't your nigga. That's what I'ma tell him. We ain't your nigga. So, and that's sign, signal, whatever, to not say that again. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I lost all my endorsements. I lost my bounty.
That's something you gotta earn respect in. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you gotta have been around.
Commercial. Sorry, I'm never gonna do it again. Out of here. You see how clown that shit is? I'm not doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Not doing that. Like, you from Philly, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many times you ever went to New York from Philly?
A lot of times.
A lot of times.
Every time I go to Philly, I probably drive up.
It's not me giving an explain nothing. How many times you go down there and you run into your homie and like, yo, what up? How many times?
Every time.
Not that person not being black. Yo, what's up, bro? How many times?
I got a lot of Hispanic friends that I say to.
Come on, bro. But people don't understand it, and we talk about it. It's normal, bro. Make it a norm. Like, you know what I mean? People bring it up the topic, like, if we gonna back down and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
This should be a cautionary tale to hip hop. This is where being accepting and hospitable gets you, right? You know, you'll let any and everybody in. You'll treat them with respect and love, and you'll support them. And when they get what they want from out of you, they will talk about you as if you were the ones creating obstacles for them, as if you were like a barrier for like their success, as if you were a hater. Now, if they're gonna talk about us like a dog anyway, then shouldn't we just start moving like how the country awards move? Yo, people done call out the country awards every year. Oh, they racist, but they don't give a damn, bruh. I think like Shabuzi had like the #2 or #1 song in the world for like a year, and they still snubbed him from most of the main awards. These folks don't give a damn like how well you try to sound like a country artist, bruh. They have a good old boys home. They have they're very peculiar. They're sticklers, they're traditionalist. And anything that don't fold their mode of what a country artist is, you not getting accepted. You not like getting embraced. They don't give you nothing.
Well, you gotta think, man. Black people has always been this way, though. Coming out of slavery, we just wanted to be equal, treated fairly. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like this, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Lil Nas X had the biggest song probably ever. He didn't get accepted by them country folks. Shabuzi got snubbed from a lot of major main awards. Beyonce.
And what it is this is the most influential, one of the most influential type of music, bro. Type of groups, ethnicities, cultures. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if Mexicans was rapping about or had not even rapping, bro, had their own genre of music, bro, that was as influential, everybody would be saying essay. It's not as influential. You know what I'm saying? In a way, like, Black America should feel like appreciative, though. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, okay, now we are getting the acceptance in a way. As long as ain't nobody coming out here saying the ER like the mustache dudes over here pulling up to the Nashville hoods and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's completely different. That's completely different, bro. SA ain't derogatory. And nigga is. It's not ER. We turned it into, if you call somebody ER, that's straight derogatory. I understand what you saying. It's a what is it? I don't even know the right proper word, nigga. Derivative. It's a sequence of the word. Words are energy, bro. It's different ways to say different words, especially in America, in English. You can have two of the same. The one word could be spelled a different way and mean two completely different things. That's English, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's English. You call somebody an ER, I can't. Come on now. I could say nigga all day on YouTube. Get to saying ER, I'ma end up like Myron Gaines. Demonetized. You know what I'm saying? Yellow marked. But you can say nigga all day.
Got snubbed. These people are very peculiar. And you know what? Do you hear people like 6ix9ine coming out saying, oh, not them country folks, nah, da 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 da? They don't, right? They only disrespect us because we're the ones who allow them in. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, okay? Do y'all feel like 6ix9ine is on point? Is he spitting? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and want to watch another good video.
It sure is if you don't talk like that to your grandma. Don't say that shit to me.
Then click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out how Adin Ross has...
Hey, man. you can go all day about this right here. I'm going to just leave it like this, bro. How I personally feel. Outside of your group of homies, if you got black friends, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that group, even if you is a straight Mexican, a straight white boy, and y'all using it around each other, you don't get out into this world, you don't get around black people that you don't know, and just start using that shit, bro. It's a respect that comes with that you have to have and able to use it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get more respect if you don't use it. Even if you have black friends that you can say it, this, that, and the third, you're gonna get more respect if you don't use it. It's just that simple, bro. Nigga is not the same as ER. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I stand, bro. Nah, young blood, I'ma have to disagree with you on this one. That's accepting gutter accessibility. Not cool at all. They are way too comfortable. Like I just said, bro. Like I just said. It's a place to say it and a place not to say it. If you a public image, you're gonna get criticized for it. You know what I'm saying? If you grew up with black folks, but you're no longer around black folks, what are you using it for? Why is this your go-to vocabulary? You know what I'm saying? Why is it your go-to vocabulary? You're not gonna be at this point in time. You're not gonna be able to stop folks from saying it. What are you gonna do? Crash out on everybody that says it? And they're not meaning it in a literal racist way. Now, there are times when someone could say nigga and they are being racist with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it could be a random white guy. What's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. It could definitely be taken that way. But what are you gonna do? Crash out on everybody, bro? You gonna crash out on everybody, bro? Hey, that's how I feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. And that's reality. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at y'all in the next one, and I'm gone. TYP9. We gonna get to the next one, chat. I ain't even record that shit, bro. I'm like, I don't know what's going on right now. I'm like, I'm not all the way there.
In the last month,
we're gonna do this Elon Musk give Somali migrants what they deserve.
in the last month or so, Elon Musk has been on podcasts talking about illegal or migrant immigration. And he's been talking about it in terms of what Democrats are trying to do to make sure that they always get the vote.
And it doesn't take much to turn the swing states blue. I mean, often a swing state might be won by 10, 20,000 votes.
Sure.
So if the Dems can bring in 200,000 illegals and over time get them legalized, not counting any cheating that takes place, because there is some cheating, but even without cheating, if If you bring in illegals that are 10x the voter differential in a swing state, it will no longer be a swing state.
Right. Let's look at the current
swing
states, and some of these change from year to year, but typically the most common ones are Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, North Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, Nevada. Now, those were the ones this year, but typically Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, right? Georgia recently. If you get people such as the Somali migrants in Ohio, well, what happens is you flip Ohio blue, and then you're always going to get a Democratic president. That is why swing states are so important, because California's gonna always be blue. New York will always be blue.
I heard someone say, I forgot who it was, but they talk about left wing, right wing on the same bird. On the same bird. All they doing is dividing and conquering, bro. It's the same bird. Just two different wings.
So important because California's gonna always be blue. New York will always be blue. And then you're gonna always have like Texas red and things like that. So this is what Elon Musk has been trying to expose. But not only that.
When people say like this is fake, I'm like, actually, well, let's look at, Ilhan Omar, who was voted into Congress by, a large group of people from Somalia who are in Minnesota, which is really far from Somalia.
Now he's focusing again on illegal immigrants, and this time he calls out Ilhan Omar, talking about the fact that, hey, you have all these illegals that put Ilhan Omar into power, and now these same people are Somalis, but it's very far from Somalia, right? And now you tie that into what's going on with a lot of the fraud in the state of Minnesota, and he's really directing his energy towards this particular crisis, especially since he owns X. Now, there is a young lady who went viral for a lady from the Somali community. She said something that was pretty interesting.
I wouldn't worry too much about this one. I wouldn't worry too much about him. He about to die.
Woo! Is that right?
Once this lady made this particular post, and again, she is in America. She is speaking in both Somali and in English. He about to die, right? So Elon Musk got a hold of this particular clip.
Did he?
And then he said, then it is war. Now everybody starts talking about this Somali TikToker threatens Elon Musk's life. I wouldn't worry too much about him.
Did she threaten him or just say he was going to die?
Elon at all.
Is that actually a threat?
Once this young lady said this, and again, if you listen at her vernacular, she's speaking like, almost like a Black American accent when she's speaking English.
So basically, Elon Musk said that the Somalis in Minnesota was able to swing the votes in favor of a specific politician, and so that's why they're able to scam like they're scamming now.
Her vernacular, she's speaking like, almost like a Black American accent when she's speaking English. Watch the tonality when she responds to this.
Hello, if you know who I am, then you know why this video has to be made. On December 31st, 2025, my life took a tragic turn. I was badly misinterpreted and misheard on a now viral clip. In this clip, my words and what they are being translated to has been taken greatly out of context. I want to make myself clear. I never intended or even aimed to threaten the life of Elon Musk. I'm not a person that carries around hate. The media and Elon have taken my words completely out of context, and it's been deeply hurtful to watch how that's turned into me being dehumanized and painted as a villain. For context, the clip going viral was taken from a longer live segment and edited in a way that removes the heart of what I was trying to say. During that stream, some of my supporters asked me about my thoughts on Elon Musk in relation to his health after viral photos of him in swim shorts surfaced. My intention was to never never mock, insult, or be cruel in any way.
Is that
what I was
right?
trying to express came from
I feel
my
like she's being
personal experience.
sarcastic.
As a person gets older, health becomes more important, and it is something we should all be taking seriously and treat with care. My message was meant to encourage kindness towards our bodies and towards one another if we want to live a long, luxurious life. Instead, that message was twisted, stripped of its context, and turned into something it was never meant to be. A few people went ahead and asked Elon's AI Grok what it thought about my language in the video. I would display the response here.
Now, I want to get into the statement that she sent to Grok, okay? It's important because I want to look at that. Now, Grok says she's insulting Elon Musk, calling him ugly, and a man whose only appeal is money, saying he's out of her league and about to die soon due to his age. The direct English line is, I wouldn't worry about him. He's about to die. It's interpreted as dismissive rather than a literal threat. And I would agree, right? I don't think it's a direct threat. But here's the problem.
As you can see, Grok agrees. This is more interpreted as dismissive rather than a literal threat. Elon Musk tweeted the same viral video twice. I assume the first time.
A threat is saying, I'm going to kill you, not you're going to die soon.
Reaction he wanted, both hours apart. One where he said, and I quote, wonderful people, and the most recent time that is currently still pinned at the top of his profile stating, and I quote, then it is war. While Somali hate is at an all-time high right now, Elon is a very powerful man and has endless amount of supporters. This will forever be a losing match for me. Elon Musk is coming at me with full force, but I don't remember when I signed up to be an scapegoat, but okay. This tweet has caused me great discomfort. My intentions were to never make Elon Musk uncomfortable or feel unsafe in any way. I don't know how a billionaire can be scared of a little girl who doesn't have half the power, but go off, King. My words have been villainized and my voice has been stolen. Me and Elon Musk's lives are worlds apart. I do not have nearly the same amount of resources he is fortunate enough to have. This whole situation has put me in truly great danger. Private
I just know Elon Musk be sitting there just scrolling TikTok like fucking Twitter all the time, bro. That nigga don't be doing nothing. He got everybody else doing shit for him. This nigga just be on TikTok or whatever the fuck this shit is.
Information about me is being displayed all over the internet, and I have received endless amount of threats over this miscommunication, and I truly am in fear for my future. But what a beautiful way to start off the year.
So again, there is no accountability from the young lady. She's not saying that I'm sorry. She's not saying I apologize. She's not taking ownership of the fact that what she's saying was misinterpreted. She's not trying to get out in front of it. No, she's not trying to do that. But what has this lady been doing?
This is a very popular Somali TikToker who is openly bragging about how much the Somali community defrauds the American taxpayer.
Why would you get caught? You scammed the government, cool. Why? Now the galas are turning on us and they're questioning the legitimacy of all Somali businesses. Now
she's a nobody. She ain't scammed a damn thing. What she might be doing is getting big. She has an American accent, bro. She is not from Somali. She's first generation, her parents' first generation or some shit, bro. She grew up here. You know what I'm saying? She's just doing this for clout, bro. She ain't scammed a damn thing other than fucking food stamps.
Now the galas are turning on us and they're questioning the legitimacy of all Somali businesses. Now this is horrible PR for us.
So this same young lady has no problem that her Somali community is defrauding the government. The only issue that she has is that y'all are bragging about it. Oh, y'all blowing up the spot. You guys are making so much of a scene to this, right? And you're going to make the community look bad. But wait, here's another issue.
Just a reminder that there's so much fraud in just Minnesota that it rivals the GDP of Somalia. That's how efficient these people are at committing massive state-level fraud, and we probably don't even know the half of it. Anyway, she's laughing about it, and then She threatens Elon Musk's life for exposing it. This is how it works, by the way, in the third world.
So the man is saying something at the end. Number one, he's talking about the fraud in Minnesota alone is greater than the GDP of Somalia. He's also talking about this mentality or lack of accountability happens in third world.
$18 billion worth of fraud, my nigga. Is that right? That's real?
Countries. Don't I know that? I mean,
18 billion just the Somalis? Or that's the entirety of Minnesota, including whites, blacks, Hispanics, Asians.
And again, whenever there is an issue that somebody can solve easily to get out in front of it, you don't get any accountability from that individual. And you know, the issue is that a lot of third world countries produce broken people. This is not to say that everybody is bad, but the reality is that broken systems produce broken citizens. And then when you import those citizens, you know, there's not going to be any accountability when you bring some of these people to the States. Their families don't have any accountability. They don't have any accountability. And even though the young lady, what she did could be considered wrong, it's so easy to come out and say, look, hey, I apologize. Look at what the rest of the people in the Somali community are doing.
Elon Musk, African king, South African king. How dare you come after an African queen? Leave that Somali girl alone. Go make another billion or something, buddy. Doxing her is not the way to go. And you know the kind of heat we're under right now. Leave her alone.
So you have this young lady saying, listen, Elon, why don't you go make some more money? Leave the lady alone. Leave the queen alone. We're already facing enough issues. And like, let's talk about those issues. Why are you facing those issues? And again, they're acting as if they're facing those issues for no reason. People are just making it up. There's not a real reason why they're, getting these issues. Nothing happened, right? This is just an issue. It just happened. You guys are just hating on us. And nobody is getting out in front of it and saying, yeah, we do have problems in our community. And so this is a third world thing. And you think because these people are growing up in America, they're going to have American style accountability. Like, let me just give you an example. When you go to a restaurant in America and something is wrong with the order, the waiter or waitress is number one going to acknowledge it. Even if you are wrong, right? I'm gonna acknowledge it. Hey, sir, I apologize about this. What can I do to fix it? Go to a restaurant in almost any country in Africa outside of South Africa, and there's something that is wrong. They're going to be quicker to try to dismiss your claim. Well, is it good? Did you like it? I mean, it tastes good, right? Like, it happens all the time in Uganda. And, you literally have to almost force the person's hand. Now, if you go to a restaurant that's owned by somebody Jewish, somebody European, they will try to fix this. But typically this does not happen. Okay? You paid your money. That's your fault. That's your problem. They'll charge you, we have this in stock. Oh, we don't have this in stock. So take this. Like, no accountability. Like, and you could tell them that, hey, I want a white, dry red wine. They're going to bring you a red, sweet wine. You didn't ask for that.
See, the problem with Africa is, bro, let's see, world map. Africa's huge, bro. And it makes sense. I don't quite know the populations amongst all the different countries and whatnot, but you gotta think, all these countries in Africa, especially the smaller ones, they're divided, bro. They're all divided, and a lot of these are black, you know what I'm saying, countries. That's what we gonna call it. A lot of it, they're divided. you know? I mean, but you look at Europe, they're not divided like that. They are, but the way that they're Europe, you can freely travel from country to country. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it is in Africa. I've never been there. You know what I'm saying? But from my perspective, you've got all these countries, man, on this continent, right? This landmass. But yet they're all divided within each other. Even if they're black. You know what I'm saying? There's no unity. That's why if they came together, they could be stronger. You know?
You know, they're going to try to make you accept that. And so all of this has resulted in this young lady being exposed. And so what they're saying is her name is Fardausa Muhammad. And the reason why I'm putting this out there is because they did it. They said that she's a Frontier STEM High School in Kansas City alum. She's about to be studying at the University of Missouri, Kansas City. Her goal is pursuing medicine. Now, this lady's going to be a doctor. Okay. She wants to address inequities experienced by refugee mothers in the healthcare system. So you have a person that wants to be a doctor. She's going into college. All right. You're benefiting from the system. You're an immigrant to this country. And you are saying that, you know what? It's okay that you're scamming the system, even though the high school that you went to is paid for by taxes. You want to go to the University of Missouri to Kansas City, which is paid for by taxes. But yet you have no problem with people who are not contributing to the system, taking away money from the system. Not only that, as a healthcare professional, you must be accountable to your patients or mistakes that you make. You are not doing that right now. So is this person a good candidate to be a healthcare professional in their home training?
She's clout chasing, bro.
And the reason why
her parents are she's probably sitting in her parents' house making this video. Her parents probably work honest jobs and pay taxes that contribute to the society, bro. She is not no scammer. She is not them. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple, bro.
Person is behaving like this is because their parents behave like this.
She's from Kansas City, bro. Like,
the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
It's not Minnesota.
Sometimes when I see immigrant communities, they get praised. Many of them get praised for, having good work ethic, and certainly that's there. The opposite side that's not talked about, that is broken, that is destructive, that is problematic, is the no accountability part. And that increases, in America, fraud. That increases criminality. It increases the dysfunction. And people don't want to talk about that portion of what you absorb. As Americans, when you travel abroad or around the world, I mean, you have the whole Floyd Wallace thing. But typically, when Americans come to a place, we add on to it. I mean, it was a study. You look at the Netherlands. When those people from North Americans come to the Netherlands and they stay there in their lifetime, they add $500,000 to the system per person. How do you do that? And why do you do that? You do it because of your accountability. Americans, especially in the private sector, are really big on accountability, making things right. Okay. Getting straight to the core of the issue, not saying that we're perfect. And this is something that we have as typically values in business, right? When you have people coming from other parts of the world that don't take any accountability or responsibility from their actions, their kids act like that. And it's more common than what you see. Okay? They abuse the government, they abuse benefits. And then if you try to talk to them about it, they're going to blame you. You're the problem. It's your fault. How could you? They get mad at you instead of looking at the issue. So now Elon Musk and his people are coming after the girl because she clearly made a mistake. Clearly made a mistake. Even if you felt that the man was going to die soon because of his old age, why would you say that? Again, no home training. Then you got on there reading like, if you're scared for my life, nobody cares once you start talking like that. And again, especially because this community is under so much heat.
I don't trust nobody who's reading the script, bro.
There's not so many people that want to come to their defense. And they keep making these mistakes. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shirley Jackson back at it.
I think she just clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? Personally. Yeah, let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TY9. What's good with it? What's good with it? 10 toes. Hey man, if you ain't hit that like button and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit out yourself. Y'all must be fucking with the streams, man, because every time I hit a stream, nigga, the views be going crazier than whenever I post a regular video. I don't know, that shit weird. It's like the reach is higher for the stream.
In 2020.
What y'all want to watch next, though, man? I'm going to let y'all decide, man, in the chat, man. If y'all don't let me know, I'm just going to pick something, because that's how it be, nigga. I be saying that niggas don't never pick nothing. This is something...
America's thirstiest races is already
I'm kind of late.
Tough New Year, man.
I'm kind of late, bro. My consistency been down lately, bro, because I've been fucking busy, bro. I just been busy doing all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my consistency been down, bro, and I'm finna get up off of here after one more video, bro. We're gonna do one more video, man. I don't know if I want to do this Chode video.
America's thirstiest racist is already having a tough New Year, man. Chud the grifter. After losing every relationship he had in real life because he's a despicable racist.
Alright, so we got this Chode video. We got BBL passer showed her cheeks and paid the price. New Jersey cop commits home invasion beatdown after catching her man with his side chick. We got the TikTok Klarna glitch, which I low-key want to do that one. The TYP Cam daycare, nigga, what are you talking about? Oh, okay. I think I understand. Nah, nigga, I ain't working on no damn daycare. Nah, I ain't working on no daycare, man. Man, did I... That's what I've been working on, though, bro. I'll show y'all. This is what I've been working on, bro. Last night... See, I would have been posting last night. I would have been recording. I would have streamed yesterday, bro. But I went to the fucking club, bro. I went to the club last night, yeah. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I went to the club last night. I went bar hopping. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't get home till 2 o'clock in the morning, bro. I ain't get out the bed till 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Went to the gym. Went and picked up my mail from my mom and them house. Talked to them for a little bit. We was talking about investing. So that's good. It was worth it, you know what I'm saying? Because they need to learn something about some investing. Tell them what they should do with their property. But this is what I've been working on right here, man.
Yeah, we living good. Played the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that PMC flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. Everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Played the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that PMC flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. Flips down the ass, sicker than a motherfucker. Sophisticated type of player in this motherfucker. I swear these niggas know the name, I'm that motherfucker. No, you can't play me like no lame, cause I ain't no buster. Yeah, it's fucked up in my city, niggas dying right. The types of upper pole before know a nigga ever fight, but it wasn't always like that. Niggas had their squabbles right. You get caught loafing in these streets, won't make it home tonight. I like that chain around your neck, go ahead and take it off. Yeah, all I think about is money, cause I'm is a boss. If she don't choose up with the P, then she took a loss. This shit is in me, it ain't on me, you can't scrub it off. If everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Played the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid, everything is great.
So that's what I've been working on, bro. My hands been full. I went and worked on this house yesterday. I had to go do some. I had to finish the deck. We got a screened in patio deck. So we put a new screen on it. Trimmed it out. That's what we done yesterday. Put the screen on and trimmed it out. Then last week I ended up painting it. So I'm trying to get this property done, but even after this property, bro, I'm gonna be moving on to another property and then another property. Like, my hands is full with this real estate stuff, bro. I started my real estate course to become a real estate professional, you know what I'm saying? To be licensed, you know what I'm saying? So you know, my hands is full, bro. I'm trying to stay consistent with the tube, man. It's just hard, bro. It's just I got a lot going on, man. I got music.
If we slide and he don't die, then we gon' slither.
All type of shit, bro. But listen, man, we gonna do one more video, man. And I told my new little shorty that I'm talking to I was gonna call it a night, bro. So we gonna do one more, man. Otherwise, I'd stay on here, bro. But I ain't gonna keep putting her off though, bro, because, you know, shorty, she going to school to be a doctor. I'm trying to hold on to that one, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hold on to this one. See where it went go. Don't tell her I went to the club though, bro. Don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell her I went to the club though. Don't do that. We got so I'm letting y'all pick, man. I'm letting the chat pick, bro. Which one y'all want to do, bro? If y'all don't pick, y'all got about 10 seconds, bro. We got BBL Pastor Shoulder Cheeks and Paid the Price. New Jersey Cop Commits Home Invasion. We got Trax NYC Jeweler Scam Situation. If y'all heard about that. Man, I wish I could do all of these, bro. But it's just... I gotta get to bed so I can wake up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? Got work in the morning. So, but I'm gonna record some of these in the morning too, whatever I can. So actually, we gonna take this one off the Klarna, because we're not gonna do that now, because that's only 9 minutes. That'll help me in the morning. Get some quick videos in, because I only be working with so much time and shit. I'm just busy, man. Jesus. Yeah, she waiting on me to call her, y'all. Literally. Do vids on the real estate. Y'all it don't hit the algorithm. I gotta figure out how to hit the algorithm with it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a channel, a separate channel dedicated to real estate, probably. Once I get real serious with it. So which one y'all wanna do, bro? Y'all ain't saying nothing, man. We just done a Somali video. We ain't gonna do another one. So we got BBL Pastor, New Jersey Cop. Brittany Renner is back, and her new podcast is really terrible. Think we gonna do that one, man. Y'all ain't saying shit.
Brittany Renner is a
damn. I gotta run the show. I already know. I already fucking know, man.
Brittany Renner is a.
We gonna do this one, bro. Fucking Brittany Renner. You putting a few hundred a month into Bitcoin every month, and it's not and you're not looking at it. You're just dreaming of how it's gonna look in 20 years. Oh my god. Bro! Run!
Yeah, they broke up in a bitch.
I ain't even mean to do you like that, bro. I ain't mean to hit the broker than a bitch. Yeah, sad. I didn't even mean to hit the broker. Man, Venezuela, bro, this content shit never ends, dog. I could do a video about Venezuela. That shit crazy. That nigga was wearing a Nike Tech. They said Nike Techs was getting sold out because that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, just spare change. I hope you invested into to the S&P 500, gold and silver. You know what I'm saying? Cause Bitcoin, I don't like Bitcoin, bro. What is the price of Bitcoin right now, bro?
Yeah, they broke up in a beach.
92? So it done came back up a little bit. But look, bro. For you to double your money in Bitcoin, bro. Say you put $1,000 into Bitcoin. You not, bro, for that shit to double, it has to hit $184,000. And it has not gotten that, nowhere near that. Let's see, the highest it's been was 122. For you to double your money, it has to hit $184,000, bro. If this is your current price. Some niggas is probably holding at 110,000. Hey, keep do what you can afford, but I would not suggest Bitcoin to nobody right now, bro. I wouldn't suggest no crypto to nobody, bro. Let's see, the last year Bitcoin is down 5% over the last year. Let's look at silver. This is why you want to be diversified, bro. They ain't gonna show me a chart like that. You gotta go to AppMix and shit. The spot price of silver right now is 76, bro. But look, on the last year, it's up 161%. Let's compare that to the S&P 500. S&P 500, it's not telling me the percentage on the year. I guess that'd be 16. Yeah, it's about up 16%. I bought my dad some silver rounds last Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Got him some silver rounds, buffaloes. Got him some buffaloes. I think I gave him a Kennedy or something. 1 ounces. That shit. I bought that at 30 something an ounce. Nigga, that shit 76 an ounce now. You know what I'm saying? That's profits. That's profits. Yeah. So there's money to be made with silver, or it was at least. It was if you've been buying. But hell, even let's see, even at 30 something ounce, it's just been coming up ever since. Let's see, September 2022. It's kind of been on the uptrend, nigga. That's back. It was at $18 an ounce, nigga. That shit is 76 an ounce now, bro. Silver outperformed everything in 2025. Everything. Anyways, bro, I could sit here and talk all day about fucking everything, bro. Shit. We gonna do this one last video, man, because y'all ain't picking shit. I'll just fucking pick for y'all niggas. Y'all don't care, huh? Y'all fucking with me, I guess. Let's see what the fuck
Brittany Renner is a
man. Fucking bop asshole. Someone said I was bitter because I made my last Brittany Renner reaction, my nigga. I guess I'm bitter, y'all. I guess I'm bitter. And one thing I did was get a new cord for my microphone, bro. So I ain't gotta worry about that shit cutting off no more. I got it plugged right into the computer instead of the dongle. So let's get into it, man. Y'all niggas ain't say shit.
Brittany Renner is attempting a comeback with this new podcast, but it's the worst podcast ever.
I watched every
episode. It's about 7 minutes each.
Nigga watched every episode, but it's so bad. 7 minutes each.
But you take nothing from this podcast, bro. Like, you learn nothing. There's nothing to draw from this.
Of course
like,
not.
In one of the episodes, she literally admitted that
What
she
do you
lies
learn?
about reading books.
Didn't she try to come out with books and shit?
What books have I read to get here? I
To
don't read.
get where? To get where?
What books have I read?
Oh, don't start. Don't start, Brittany. Don't start with this bullshit now. She talk about what books have I read to get where? Millions of followers on Instagram. How you got there was by posting your body and controversy with PJ Washington, your baby daddy.
There's nothing to draw from this. Like on one of the episodes, she literally admitted that she lies about reading books.
People have asked me, what books have I read to get here? I mean,
literally look at the cover of her book over there. Judge this cover.
I don't read many books. I like to have my own thoughts, come to my own conclusion. I love people.
Is that right?
I love conversation. I love learning and bouncing perspective. But books, I'm like, there's a lot of books I bought on my Kindle, read a few pages, I'm done.
Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here, man? Like, what are we wasting our time with, bro? And the reason why people is asking her what books she enjoyed to read or what books have helped her the most,
because she acted like she was reading.
At Barnes and Noble, she has done content surrounding books, but she would admit that all of that is performative and her just trying to look different.
Same with just going to Barnes & Noble. I like the cover. It seems like a good idea, but I'm not even going to crack it open. It's, I don't know, maybe just for the plot and for my character being dramatic. And I'm so different. I'm in Barnes & Noble buying books.
I don't know about y'all, bro, but somebody who changes their personality this often, I don't trust. I don't want to hear from. I want nothing useful from. This woman literally admitted, right, that she lied about reading books, and she goes to Barnes & Nobles and record content in Barnes & Nobles so she could kind of develop the character of a girl who likes to read books. But the only problem is she doesn't like to read books. Wouldn't just being yourself be a whole lot easier?
Hey, that's one thing about my little Jamaican shorty I just came across. Hey, like I told y'all, she waiting on my phone call right now. You know what I'm saying? She said she liked to read books. She said she sat in the house all break on her little school break because she going to school to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? She said she read books and watched TV, nigga. She ain't been out the last other time she been out the house was to fuck with me. Allegedly. I'm gonna have to see what that hit for.
But just like, you know, she pretended to be a girl who loved to read books, she also bastardized, pretended, you know, to be a Muslim. Okay, when she had no intentions whatsoever of ever engaging or following Islam long term. She did address during this episode why she played with these folks' religion, why she wore the hijab, pretended to be Muslim just for Instagram, just to hop right back on Instagram a couple months later in booty shorts showing cheeks with no hijab, claiming that Islam is just not for you. So she addressed it, but she spent much of the episode conditioning us, and we didn't know we were being conditioned, but she were conditioning us to not be so harsh when we finally hear the reason why she decided to play with Islam, right? So she starts off by claiming that, you know, like she transitioned to Islam because she was bored.
When people question how I got to Islam, this was nothing that happened overnight. I felt like I was at my wit's end.
It was.
I also was very bored with social media because I felt like I mastered it. I mastered the trolling. I mastered the sexy. I sneeze and I'm on the shade rooms. Where is the challenge?
Some people get bored and they go back to college. They start a new
business.
Bitch,
you scammed your baby daddy
hobby.
Out of child support.
She got a new religion, okay? Now, as she continues, bruh, it's just more brain rot. Like, she goes on to explain...
And Instagram favors good-looking women, man. Like, come on, man.
How her converting a Muslim was her way in being modest. She felt like she needed a way to stop...
The hoism.
Dressing like a bop. Stop wearing revealing things.
The hoism.
Right? Stop showing her Libya print to the internet. So Muslim was her way of dressing modest. And I'm just sitting back like, if only there was a way to act modest without adopting a religion you don't believe in.
I am more than what I am portraying. Feel like I'm more than this. That was the initial thought, the initial spark. And then it rolled into being drawn to Islam, Pacific Ocean. I know that I'm more than this. How do I get out of this? Because I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills if I'm not doing what I've always done. And it's kind of like being a drug dealer. You're like, I'm used to this type of money. What happens when I don't want to do that anymore? What happens now that I want to make legitimate money? What does that look like for me? I was being drawn to Islam in 2024. This was my purification process. I'm more than my body. I'm more than the sexy. I'm tired of feeling like a circus animal.
You are.
And
you got clown hair.
If I'm leading with beauty, body, booty, let me just take it away. I felt like a hermit crab without its shell. And Islam
How do you know what that feels like?
That protection I needed while I was rebuilding myself. Quite literally cloaked myself with my clothing, with my hijab.
Bro, you married Kevin Gates. And you done that to be with Kevin Gates. Like, get the fuck out of here.
This chick is insane, bro. Yo, there's not two options here, right? The only two options are not become a Muslim or dress and act like an absolute bop and be a disgrace to your family. You got more options than that, bro. You could have literally been a human being who stuck with your religion, but just wear more modest clothing.
Bro, if you have to resort to religion, if you have to resort to going to church, my nigga, to try to become a better person, bro, you're never going to become that better person, dog. Because it's not in you. It's on you. Just like the hijab, bitch. That's tragic.
Act like how you were acting online. Just don't show your libido.
It ain't in you, it's all you, just like the hijab. Literally. You know what I'm saying? If you really want better for yourself, bro, you don't have to resort to that. You like to think for yourself. So why the fuck did you don't want to read books because you like to think for yourself? But you had to go be in Islam to try to be better for yourself and realize, oh, I need to make money because now I'm not with Kevin Gates. Now I'm only getting $4,000 a month, which is not just only from PJ Washington. You know what I'm saying? This bit crazy, bro.
All right? Just don't sleep with 100 different men in a month.
Man.
You don't need Islam to be modest.
Nope.
But she told on herself. When she says this was my purification process, we know what that meant. Every bop transitioned to religion for the purification, right?
They say a whole final form is what? Overly religious.
They reach a point in their bopness where they have a hard time getting a man to take them seriously. They have a hard time getting rid of the stigma surrounding their name. They have a hard time outrunning their reputation. So they transition to religion so they can now be viewed as whole and born again. And that's what she did. Brittany Renner transitioned
get baptized,
to Islam to sleep with a married man, bruh. It's really that simple from my perspective.
Allahu Akbar. When I originally joined Instagram July of 2012, I joined for two reasons: validation and male attention. And now that I no
Is
longer
that right? I'm glad you know.
need either of those things, I am developing
Is that
a
right?
relationship with just
Kevin
social media
Gates
itself. So my posting has been a bit inconsistent. I've been Muslim for 5 months and I love it here. Haven't had a drink in 6 months. Haven't had sex in 8 months, and I changed my number 4 months ago. So if you went green, now you know why. This has been a really beautiful...
She's talking to the hoes on that one, so apparently she blocked all her hoes.
Purification process for me of the mind, heart, body, and soul, and an opportunity for me to meet myself deeper. What I have discovered is how deserving I have always been and am. Even with wearing the hijab, trusting so much so.
This chick is a sociopath, bro. Don't buy nothing she's saying right. Bunk everything she done said in this video and she said right now. The reason why she really became Muslim, in my opinion, from my perspective,
Just to get with Kevin
is so
Gates.
she can start messing with a married man, man. This chick is crafty, bro. Kevin Gates is Muslim. She knows he could have multiple wives.
And Kevin Gates has been Muslim for as long as I can remember in his career, bro. I ain't gonna say as long as I can remember, but Kevin Gates has always been a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch his interviews way back in the day, man. You know? And he always was a more intelligent type of individual, you know? My perspective. These days, Kevin Gates is a little wild. He still kind of got that intelligence, though. I mean,
one of his wives. So she became Muslim and popped out married.
This is not something Kevin Gates is just picking up and putting down. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, he's sticking with it.
To Kevin Gates shortly after.
And he's been like this for a minute.
I've been seeing y'all courtside. He referred to you as his wife in videos. Is this confirmed? Like, okay, like, not my cousin. Where did y'all get? Let's go to the next question. Okay, so that's what's up. Congratulations. How is it being a wife? Like, what's your favorite part about being a wife?
Being with the person that I love the most.
Yeah.
Is
His
that right?
name echoes in every chamber of my heart. So to
Does
be
it?
able to experience life with him has really just been a dream come true.
Yes. And on the show,
That nigga
have the
Kevin
girls
Gates don't give a fuck.
acceptance to your new faith as well on the show, or did you feel like
Wait,
you had to
what?
fight for that as well?
What did she say?
Acceptance to your new.
Been a dream come true.
Yes. And on the show, have the girls been acceptance to your new faith as well on the show, or did you feel like you had to fight for that as well?
Again, I don't answer to mortals about, anything like that.
Mortals,
but
huh?
We got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
Divorced.
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam.
I'm not acknowledging that nonsense.
In Islam. What about in America, where you're at? What does the law say?
Kevin Gates wanted to hit it and quit it, man. He got into it for a month, seen it wasn't hitting on none, and left. He hit it and quit it for a month. And
Yeah, he seen that bitch wasn't about shit. You know what I'm saying? He seen that the bitch wasn't about shit, man. See, what it was when he got with her, she wasn't on that Muslim shit. She tried to transition and form into his, and it just wasn't natural. You know what I'm saying? When he fucked with her, he already knew who she was. You know what I'm saying? He already knew who she was. She wasn't on none of that. He get with her, now she wanna start acting like she Muslim. Bitch, that's not you. Kevin Gates has been Muslim for years. Probably a good 10 at least. Especially at this point. Niggas 2026. Come on now. That bitch ain't about shit.
broke up with you and dumped you and left you to the curb. And then once she realized, right, once she truly figured out, bro, once she realized, man, that Muslim or not Muslim, man, that men ain't ish and men are the same, now all of a sudden she's back and she's liberated and she's free. Now, I feel like the most absurd part about this, man, is how she views herself as a victim. Like, she literally said the reason why she was acting like a bop, acting like a scallywag, acting like a predator, just acting like a waste woman, right? Which ultimately she needed Islam to save her from herself. The reason why she acted that way is because people had those opinions of her. So from her perspective, she thinks this makes sense. That because people were calling her a gold digger, a scallywag, a bob, promiscuous, like predator, that because people were calling her those names, that she then took on the identity of that as some type of coping mechanism, which I'm not buying at all.
I never knew I was capable of such discipline. There's a time and a place for everything. That's definitely something I learned there. Nobody is entitled to anything, not a handshake or a hug. And I am more...
Why men keep messing with her? Bro, because... Nigga, she's clappable. Nigga, she is clappable. I take her through there with a condom on it. You know what I'm saying? For shits and giggles. But it's something serious? No. And Kevin Gates done good. She didn't get no money out that nigga. And she didn't get no child out that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That boy Gates wasn't going for that. Bro, that nigga Gates turned that hoe to a Muslim, nigga. She turned herself to a Muslim for Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates was that nigga. Let's not sit here and act like he wasn't. Now you can feel how you want to feel about Kevin Gates, but to her, he was that nigga. Come on now. She's clappable. She is clappable.
Then this physical vessel, hijab or not, the right people, person, opportunities will see that. I got to lead with me. It was nice. Social media and the scrutiny that I was receiving on a daily basis made me feel like a Black widow. So I'm like, you know what? If that's what you guys think I am, then that's what I am. And I'm actually going to brand it on myself. That's what you are. Instead of bucking the narrative and saying that's not me. My belief
is she really a goofy hoe, bro. Like,
was if I make myself big and scary, nobody will bother me or hurt me. Ooh, I'm the big bad succubus manipulative gold digging whore. Ooh, watch out. When you see me cross the street, get up, move out the way when I'm on the sidewalk.
Oh, now she's not gonna say she's a gold digger because she got with a nigga who ain't got as much clout as everybody.
I thought that was keeping me safe. And that was easily debunked. Pretending to be something I'm not did not keep me safe. And in fact, it exposed me to even more torment.
Ban podcast mics, man. Throw away the podcast mics, bro. Put 1,002% tariff on all podcast mics, bro. There needs to be a price if you want to purchase these mics to spew stupidity. You need to really pay a price, bro. This woman just said that she was shocked.
Hey, she made the best decision in her life was to create a YouTube channel, nigga. Cause boy, she was broke. That $4,000 a month just wasn't enough. Not to keep up with her wannabe lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
She became tormented because she decided to present herself as the worst characters that any woman could ever present themselves as, which is a gold-digging predator who preyed on an innocent underage boy while he was in college, as a woman who was really
how you underage at college,
getting trained right and left, as a woman who don't know how to keep her legs closed, as a liar and a goofy, as a skin. She decided that she was going to adopt all those characteristics according to her to keep herself safe, but she was shocked that it actually was tormenting. Yeah, duh. Yeah, usually being a terrible person is tormenting, right? And in society, usually people who are terrible and they're viewed as terrible don't really have a good time in society. Yeah, duh. But I'm not even buying it was an act, though. I'm not buying this was some type of act that she was pretending. No. That was who she really was. That was who she really was. Now, this entire thing was like contradictory.
Bro, when PJ Washington pulled up to get his child from her, she showed who she really was. And that was post breakup with Kevin Gates.
She didn't blame people for putting those stigma on her while at the same time, like, admitting, right, that she went out here with the intent to make people feel this way about her, to live her truth, and put everything out there regardless of how people feel. So she went out of her way to convince people that she were these things. So then folks began to call her these things, and then she began to enact the worst possible versions of those things as a coping mechanism. Man, get rid of these podcast mics today, bruh.
I have never wanted to accept these stories that how a woman should be, how a woman should act. Like you can only get this if you act like that. I just have never subscribed to that. So yes, my function is I'm bucking that. You know what? I'm going to sit on this couch with Shannon Sharp, talk about my body count freely. It doesn't matter if it's 35 or 3,500. Because at the end of the day,
35 or 3,500. Yo. 35? Oh my God, are you even 35? Yo!
Yeah, they broke up in a bitch, yeah.
She 33. So she just told it. But they say you gotta times by times by 3 times. Definitely not by 2. You definitely gotta times by more than 2. So good gravy. This bitch got how many bodies? So let's say she what age y'all think she started fucking? She ranking them up, ain't she, boy? She sat on that couch with Shannon Sharp and gave that boy some bunions. What you think she had to do to get on there with Shannon Sharp? That bitch ain't nothing but a man. Imagine she gets on there with Shannon Sharp before PJ Washington, though, bro. Like, come on, bro. That man has way more accolades, bro, than this bitch does, bro. This bitch is most known for being an IG thought, and even more known for scamming PJ Washington, bro. 33 years old. That bitch told on herself, said 35 by. She got 35. We know she do.
I have to answer to the things that I do. I have to be okay with myself.
Yeah,
I have to be
you're
able
a grown
to look
woman
in the mirror.
A grown woman.
But I'm going to sit across from these polarizing personalities, share candidly in my car, post what I feel like, and I am going to get everything I want, and you guys are going to watch me do it. Years of exaggerating my personality because I felt like it was more entertaining. With all of the feeling the need to perform for several years, I created my own pretty prison.
Deliberately exaggerated your
pretty
personality.
prison, huh?
Deliberately said things that you knew were off-putting for a woman, but it were your truths. Like, for example, 35 or 3,500 bodies, you don't care. You're going to talk about all the men in the industry you slept with and sucked off and got your back broken with and wanted to have 2 or 3 men at the same time. You did these things to yourself. You got the reward because you got the fame, right? Like, you wanted to get famous. You got famous for it. But now because you can't take the consequences, we all got to suffer for it. All right? Now it's our fault. We put these stigmas on you. Man, cut it out, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all feel Brittany Renner redemption? Or do y'all feel like it's time to just cut the mics, bro?
It's time to hang it up. It's time to take care of them kids.
Like stop it right now, man. Let me know in the comment section, okay?
Raise them babies on that $4,000 a month.
And if you're still watching this video and
she only got one, I think, with him.
Watch another good video, then click on.
Hey man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this right here, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one and I'm gone. TYP the name. I'm not really satisfied with this stream, man. I don't know. I'm not really all the way there right now. I don't know what the fuck. Just that. That's why I don't go out, bro. That's why I don't go out to the club, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I did it because I was bored. I ain't gonna lie. The homie said, hey, I pulled up on a homie. He was like, hey, man, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And I already didn't go the last 2 times. You know what I'm saying? New Year's, it didn't, like the day before or some shit like that. I don't know. So, you know, but I that's why I don't go, because I ain't staying out till 2 o'clock. It just throws my whole shit off, bro. It throws my whole day off, bro, and I ain't even there. You know what I'm saying? It's 11 o'clock, nigga. I should have been had all type of videos out and all type of shit. Now, these videos ain't even gonna get posted till tomorrow. My YouTube channel down bad right now, man. I could be way more consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's 2026. It's time to lock the fuck in. And I'm trying, man. I'm trying, bro. I'm gonna record 2 more videos in the morning. Let's see, I got 3. Hopefully I can get that one, no problems, that 6ix9ine video, because I forgot to record it and post it. And then I'll knock out 2 more in the morning. And then that'll get me one into the... my consistency is just off, bro. Y'all know I be trying to aim for 4 videos a day, bro. And I have not really been on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I need that. I need that, bro. Because that keeps my consistency right. If I could schedule my videos ahead of time, bro. That's what I be trying to do. I be trying to get my videos scheduled ahead of time so I can get them hoes, you know what I'm saying, so I can stay consistent, you know what I'm saying, because I only got so much free time to do this stuff, you know what I'm saying, but when I go to the gym, I work on this property, I got a full-time job, bro, it's hard to really lock in with the YouTube like that, man, you know what I'm saying, and keep that consistency all the time, because I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know what I'm saying? So it's just hard, man. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I'ma fuck with y'all on the next one. Wednesday. Wednesday. That's one of the days. So Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday. Those the days I try to lock in with the YouTube. But I got other shit I need to handle. Wednesday I gotta go and get my car fixed. I got an ABS sensor. My traction control is off right now, so I gotta go get it fixed. Before it get to snowing and shit, and it's just gonna be dangerous. So I gotta get that fixed. So I gotta take that to the shop. Spend time on that. Then I gotta go look at some real estate. I gotta study some real estate. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard. Nigga busy right now. Nigga got a lot going on, man. But hey, that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. But how I'm gonna do it, man. It's part of the journey, though. You know, it's part of the journey. So I ain't gonna beat myself up about it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have this much going on. I'm thankful to have this much going on. You know what I'm saying? Cause without it, nigga, without all this shit going on, man, I'd feel like a fucking bum. But whenever I don't stay on point, I feel like a bum. Just like last night, shouldn't have went to the club, nigga. Should have said, "No, I'm straight, man. I already know what it is." You know what I'm saying? It was cool though. It was cool though. It was cool at first, but then, nigga, I was up, bro. I got up at 6:30, bro. Didn't get home till 2 o'clock. I got up at 6:30 and didn't get home till 2 o'clock. Didn't go to sleep till damn near 3 o'clock, nigga. That's almost 24 hours, bro. I can't be doing that, bro. I can't be doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? Not if I'm trying to stay consistent. Not if I'm trying to grind and trying to be something in life. I can't do that. Fuck the club, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said. That's why I been said fuck it. But on New Year's, I could have slid. You know what I'm saying? But I chose to stream and grind. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah. But anyways, bro. Who up in the chat, man? If y'all got any last words, questions, go ahead, holler at me right now if I get up out of here, man. Let's see. Put this on big. Yeah. Go ahead, holler at me, man. Y'all got about 2 minutes, man. Man, she probably sleep, bro. I'm missing. Alright, y'all. I'm gone, man. Y'all niggas ain't no